Okay, I've been having headset difficulties. I just reported this once again, and the headset's not picking up. I can't afford to just go run out and buy another one right now, though, so I'm just having to contend with these issues. Anyhow, I was trying to update you guys. I did get my lab results back today, just here a little bit ago, and I'm just feeling humdrum about it all, really, because there's no point in being upset because it's nothing I didn't already know, that I wasn't aware of. But I guess I feel so helpless to it all because, for one, my CDC panels came back fine, which he was able, my organs apparently are fine. And why I say apparently is because of the other counterparts I'm dealing with, and the stealth bacteria and organisms there, is that I'm hoping it didn't fool the test for the CDC panel that came back, or CDC. So that's why I say that, Anyway, sorry, I'm getting really distracted and just frustrated between my headset, notifications, traffic, cats, you name it. So that panel came back fine, that my organs are okay, which was a concern because my parathyroid levels were hyper, which could indicate kidney failure. As I'd stated before, I do have a hypothyroid. I was already aware of that. That's nothing new there. I do need folic acid in my diet. I need sublingual B12. And let's see. Then the biggie. Okay, I always say the best for last. On the lymphatic cancer results. They were actually fine for now. Thank goodness. That's one less concern to have to contend with here. However, and this one's the biggie for me because I was already aware that I had Morgellons, because whether anybody else believes that Morgellons exist or not, or thinks any of those of us in the Morgellons community are just nuts, I know I in fact have Morgellons because, I had to self-diagnose myself with it due to the nature of it. And so, with that said, my way of proving the Morgellons was to have the doctor test me for Lyme test. He did a Lyme testing back when I initially started seeing him, I don't know, a year and a half or two ago. And I did, in fact, come back and yield positive results for my very first Lyme test. The second one came back negative, which I now know without a doubt. I already knew, but now it's verified. The second testing they'd sent me for was false negative. I'd asked for a third test. The nurse practitioner denied me. And then I backed the doctor into a corner this past Monday when I went. And, it was like, hey, we're at a standstill. That's the only way I have to confirm the Morgellons. And because I know that 2/3 of Morgellons sufferers have Lyme, because they go hand in hand. Morgellons is generally the primary, Lyme's usually the co-infectious counterpart. At least in my case it is. I know the Morgellons is my primary. The Lyme just came with it. And some of them don't have Lyme, but I do. And, he verified that for me, in fact, today, again, that he was, I guess, struggling to clarify on the results because those readings, I guess, can be challenging even for, doctor, for your family doctor. And in his case, I'm like a rare case because for him, I'm like the only case he's probably encountered in many, many years. He says it's rare here in the state of Texas for anybody to even yield positive Lyme results. So, that said, he's got to get with a fellow doctor, I guess it's a friend of his or whatever, that's an infectious disease specialist. I wish I could find me an infectious disease specialist for the Morgellons. I can't find one in Corpus anywhere, and my insurance won't pay for me to go for transportation wise to get to, say, San Antonio or somewhere that does have one. So I'm just kind of stuck like Chuck. And so anyway, with that said, he's going to get with this doctor and concur, but from what he's reading, it is in fact positive again. And He's going to concur to find out what he should do about going about treatment because, it's like I informed him, the more material that I listen to on the Morgellons, it seems that it's meant to self-replicate and multiply if it feels it's under attack by medication, and that it's meant to keep, going out of control. And so I am hesitant to, even the antibiotics, I'm hesitant to introduce that because it may make things worse on me instead of better, because the Morgellons, the counterpart, which they're not treating, if you got a primary infection you're not treating, and you only get rid of the secondary one, well then that secondary one's going to stay there until you treat the primary. And that's the point I keep trying to bring up to them, is if they're not even looking at the Morgellons, they're not treating it, then the Lyme's not going to just go away. They have to take care of the Morgellons, or the Lyme's going to stay there. So the Lyme's really got shit, or not shit, on the Morgellons. And I need a doctor that, and there's so few researching it, that don't even know, anything about Morgellons, much less how to even treat it. So, it was good news on the organs, because with the Lyme even, and with Morgellons, it can shut down your organs. It can kill you. I'm being a realist here. I'm just telling you guys so that so that for any of you that care about me, that you understand the magnitude of what I face. Because I already knew this, and I still do. And that's part of why I feel helpless good, is because I do understand the magnitude. I do grasp it, but so many of you don't, or nobody cares, and nobody's hearing what I've been telling you guys for so long now, is this could be killing me. And I accept that. I'm at peace with it because I know I can't control it. And so I don't want anybody feeling sorry for me or sitting here crying tears on me. Every once in a while I tear up on you guys, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cry, but it does become overwhelming. It's very overwhelming when I'm a single disabled individual trying to contend with this all on my own, when those around me, especially in my immediate family, don't even seem to give a, because they don't recognize the Morgellons either. But I told them forever ago I was positive on the Lyme. I've known this, and then I'm reproving it again, but yet it's like, even, those close to me, it's like they're not hearing me. But then again, they're so self-centered the majority of the time with their own stuff, it doesn't surprise me. So, here I sit here in my own little world, my own little space, trying to make myself happy and overcome this thing with very little encouragement or support from anybody. So forgive me, I'm not taking it out on you guys or any of you that actually give a damn, but anybody that was going through what I'm currently going through would be feeling the exact same way I am right now, because I've been contending with this thing for many, many years now. It took time to self-diagnose myself, even know what was wrong. And because the CDC and the government covered this thing up, trying to get any understanding and research and help to treat this thing has been, very few are researching it. Very few know, and even now, having a concrete protocol or treatment for it is not there. Not anything concrete. There's still one lady I need to finish hearing out that claims she has a successful protocol. And I think it's some sort of energy clearing, and I've got to check into that. But, that really is kind of like my last hope right now. Doc's probably going to put me on antibiotics, and that could make this thing worse. Honestly, they've created a monster in this Morgellons thing, and I don't know what the hell I'm dealing with. So, I'm going to try to sing something fun. Put any fun song requests in, or voice acting fun stuff. I've had a lot of fun with that with you guys. Thank all of you that have joined me on it. But it's up to me, like I said, to uplift my spirits. And so I am feeling a little humdrum about this thing and a little overwhelmed. And so I want to do some fun songs. Let's do something fun. I need to lift my spirits up. So if y'all will help me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Much love. Snugglebug.